Bad Granny.
Welcome back to Bad Granny.
It's been long overdue that we do a little off-road excursion. We've been working so hard on all the projects and stuff with Bad Granny that we haven't really got a chance to go and play. So we decided, let's do a little off-road. We have some customers here that buy parts and stuff. So we decided, let's go to Cora.
Well, finally somebody going to go off-road and I'm always ready. They're always broke down, mine's always ready to go.
Well, at Bad Granny, we don't only focus on 4x4s, but a lot of it now, because a lot of people are buying 4x4s like the new Rangers and the Hiluxes and Mitsubishis and the Mazdas. So they want a lot of accessories because that's kind of what people like now.
And a lot of people like off-roading. I enjoy it, always have. I lived out in the mountain states in Idaho, and that's all you do.
Bought this truck, basically stock, built it through the years. It has air condition, daily driver. It's a 22-hour Weber carburetor, extractors, like I said, dual transfer cases, fully locked rear, front and rear, hydraulic assist steering.
So John with his twin stick, twin transfer case, he could climb pretty much anything.
We look to carry the sport to a different level where there's a lot of climbing and a lot of different things where the four-wheel drive will be totally different other than a flat piece of road with mud,
The only thing prevented John from climbing is that the approach angle on the two boulders are very high. So the one on the, if John is facing, the one on the passenger side was very tall. So he had to put a wheel on that, which he could do. And then the one on the right-hand side was a little shorter, but when he put the wheel on that, because it was a round top boulder, it slid the van off. They had nothing to keep it from sliding. The problem was not climbing, the problem was staying on top of them. So when we were trying to hold the van with the rope, we weren't trying to pull the van up, we were just trying to keep the van centered to climb the two boulders.
I guess my tires need to deflate a little more. It's just another level, another step where I will reach and get over eventually.
My Land Cruiser, you're looking at that there, it might look cheap and so on, but that is nearly $200-something thousand worth of Land Cruiser right there. Basically, that van, you point it at something, it will just climb and go. And if you don't monitor it, it will actually turn itself over.
boy putting some fan he find because his fan broke this morning at the start. But it was too big, the cutting top radiator was and rubbing on the radiator. It's not good.
So yeah, Ben, yeah, you gotta bend them so. Yeah, no choice.
Such.
Well, you don't if it was that suppose. Anybody else pay yours?
The damage happened about actually a week and a half ago. And I only picked it up this morning. So what we did is that I scoured around this morning to try and find a substitute fan to use. And we actually pulled it off of a next vehicle we had in the office, a steel blade fan, which was a little bit larger. I modified it to suit, put it on the vehicle, and make sure everything was clear, all the clearance was good. And we went. But not knowing that also that we had a broken engine mount. Now the engine mount is something you can't really notice just like that. It's an off-road vehicle, it makes a lot of noise, you can't really tell. And from the vehicle articulating, what happens is that you have your frame and your body, the frame actually twists. And when it twists, the fan blade actually was touching the radiator in front. So every time the frame twists, it will touch your radiator in front. And basically, I didn't want it to reach a stage where we have to tow the vehicle out.
Inquire about our payment options today. Visit our website at beacon.co.tt to find out about our Be Content insurance plan.
Welcome back to Bad Granny.
Every challenge is, are you going to break something? And then if somebody's showing, like John wants to do a little bit more than anybody else, mine can't do what his can, but I'll make it do something else. So it's always an adrenaline rush.
Today is the first day I really took this one into Cora, into more articulation territory. And you know, this felt a lot more stable than my Land Cruiser, but the Land Cruiser, you sit a lot higher up in the body, whereas this one you sit lower in the actual shell of the vehicle. So this one didn't tip as much and roll as much. So this felt pretty good, and it's pretty capable. It doesn't have any blockers in it. It has 2 open diffs. It just has the spring over on the body lift and a 1000cc reduction gear transfer case, and because of the little bit of articulation it had on the tires, you got a lot of clearance over the boulders, and it climbed really well. It actually kind of climbed better than a few of the more modified, the trucks that had more modifications in it.
I ain't gonna lie, that little Suzuki rail bar is so light. Maybe all that thing's strong coming.
Yeah, when I followed John up the steep incline bank and actually got up the bank, I was kind of surprised. I didn't expect it to crawl the bank. I thought it would just spin and slide back down the bank, but it actually, I got it up onto the bank and it stuck, and I did some work on the throttle, and I moved the wheels, and she bit and she bit and she bit, and she climbed the bank, and that kind of surprised me. That I was like, what? Well done, little girl. Brown neck John, what's going on there, boy?
It's broken. Oh my.
John had a crack in the chassis previously, which he welded up, but he didn't do a proper fix on it, which was a plate fix, but that entails scrapping the front right side section and plating it properly and drilling the plates and put back on the steering box. So he did a quick fix, but it came apart on the trail, and we had to kind of stop it from moving, because the shear force will make it tear and tear and tear. But we got back out, no problem.
I'll fix it for myself and it'll all be good in the long run. Stronger, better. She's a good truck.
A lot of incidents that happen on the trails are breakage, which is like normally front midfield joints and axles, transfer cases. Stuff like that, you might break wheel studs, bend a rim, roll off a tire. But major things that happen normally involve rollovers, which are normally slow rollovers. You're really supposed to trail slowly. If for some reason you really have to push the truck, because you're not capable enough, and you should increase the ability of the truck by modifications. But yeah, rollovers are probably the biggest thing. It causes the most damage, and it's most spectacular, but normally drive out of it. You also straighten the truck up, you're good to go. So here where you have the Armor All original protecting wipes, same Armor All bottle that you know, except it comes in a wipe. Look at that, pull it out, it's nice and moist, and just wipe. Pull and wipe. Nice and clean, can't ask anything better. Armor All, the brand you know and trust. So here we have the Armor All glass wipes, comes in a handy little packet with a little wet cloth in it. You just take it, wipe it down, and you're good to go. So we have tough stuff, multi-purpose foam cleaner for your upholstery. Now you use this so that you don't have build-up of dirt and grime on your seats. You just spray it on, get a clean cloth, wipe it off. See what comes out? Good stuff, huh?
Welcome back to Bad Granny.
Hi, I'm Wayne Boodoo from the Trinidad and Tobago Off-Road Club. Our club has been in existence since 1998. We have a range of off-road vehicles from heavily modified to everyday vehicles that our members use. Basically today I was asked by one of the friends of Bad Granny to come and take the guys on a trail.
So you remember what 10 trucks are ready to go for the field? A lot of Suzuki's, but I don't know what's going on inside.
This morning we all met as a group at the UE Southgate and we took a convoy up to the trail.
Hey boys and girls, here we are, the River Blanchisseuse Road. We're heading up to Verdeville track to go downhill. We have about 8 of us this time. Hi everybody, how are you going? Bad Granny here with Wayne from Trinidad and Tobago Off-Road Club.
Hi guys.
Ready for the Verdeville? the top of the Verdeville Trail, about to head downwards. It's going to take about 2.5 hours. You can also run the trail upwards, which takes a lot longer, sometimes 3.5 to
5 hours.
5 hours, depending on how wet it is. It's harder to come up, but we're going down today because we're filming and we have a lot of trucks with us. Yeah, so we're about to get started. Hope you all like the little action we're going to see.
Yeah, so we entered the trail, which is looking, thank God it's dry. Went inside, everything was going nice, neat. Had some ruts, van performed well, everybody was going fine. We came to a certain switchback that was a little bit tricky. Had some deep ruts and so on inside. And basically the first van went fine. Jason started to go down. And it looks like if, from what I saw, I was behind him in my truck.
Inquire about our payment options today. Visit our website at beacon.co.tt to find out about our Be Content insurance plan.
Welcome back to Bad Granny.
He approached it in the wrong manner and his vehicle started to roll. I think it rolled over twice. So we all ran quickly to the vehicle and tried to assess the situation that he was in and the condition he was in.
And from what we saw is that the front tire looked like if it just went down inside the rut. And basically it just started to cantilever and then started rolling. And before the first roll was finished, basically I jump out the van and run down to make sure that he was all right, because the roll didn't look, remember this way, I thought he was damaged. And basically crawled out the van and was actually in good shape.
All I remember is watching Jack directing me, and then I just felt the left side front wheel drop off into the rut, and she was just going over, and I was like, oh geez, and it just, I remember grabbing the seat, holding the steering wheel, taking the roll, seeing the floor come up, putting my feet down, with the truck upside down, and then she kept going. And as she came up again, I pulled myself back in, she rolled over, and I was like, oh gosh, you're going again. Second time, she came over, second time, boom, boom, upside down, prop, landed, wheels up. I'm inside, and I was looking around, I was like, oh jeez. I'll go out this side, but that side was way too small to get out, and then the next window on the next side was about that big, so I said, shucks, I guess I gotta go out that side now. All I get is somebody bawling, Jay, you okay? Jay, you okay? Jay, you okay? And I was like, oh God, my girlfriend's gonna kill me, because it's her own. Well, it's our own, but you know, she loves it. Steph, baby, I'm sorry, but we'll fix it. Only minor damage.
Don't worry, she'll love it more because it'll be sexy now.
I didn't get hurt. Got a little scratch on my leg, hit my chest a little bit, but the Suzuki didn't make it out too well. So we need a bonnet, a windscreen frame, 2 doors, a center post, and then trademark the 2 side panels. But in all, it's not that bad really and truly. You know, small thing. On our left side, rearview mirror. Nothing a little love and go solve. See, looking better already.
Yeah, put it. 1 and 2. Watch your back. What's your
basically when Jason vehicle turned, what we had to do is we had to assess the situation, see what was the best way to get the vehicle back up on its wheels. It was so happened that all of us got together, grabbed the side of the vehicle and actually physically turned the vehicle as far over as it could go on. But the problem was we had a tree there and it actually leaned up on his side on a cantilever like this. So he couldn't drive forward or backward or anything like that, it was just stuck. So thank God I had this up on top. And what we did is that we pull out the winch rope, tied it onto the front, basically dragged him around so that he could actually get the van started and make sure everything was working. So basically, most important thing when you're going off-roading, have a winch, have a capable vehicle, and you should be fine. You won't have any issues whatsoever. Yeah, the winching process went well. Pull him out, turn him over, and had him on the road, and we continue going through the trail.
There we go.
About maybe a kilometer further down the trail, we encountered our first fallen tree, and we came together as a group. I have a chainsaw, which is part of the T-Talk mandatory checklist, and we started cutting up the tree so that we can move it out of the trail to clear the trail.
We kept going, we had our next gnarly cutback again, and we got down that. And then when we got to the bottom, we had 3 trees blocking the trail. So we had to turn around and come back out. All that hard work we did going in, we had to now turn around and come back out. We have no choice to turn around. The trail is blocked by about 4 big trees. One is actually fallen on the trail, not across it. So we have to go back out. All that work we did to get in, we now have to try back. Let's go.
Heading out of the trail was actually very fun because the guys got to encounter the uphill sections of the trails and really test the capabilities of their vehicles, and we didn't have much problems coming out. Everybody made it out driving and in perfect health, so it was a good day after all.
How are you feeling, mate?
I'm feeling alright, boy. I like waiting, much as waiting.
Chocolate in a mess.
Yeah, boy.
Good thing you enjoying Beacon.
Good thing Beacon is our friend.
Thank God, eh?
Thank God. We need some doors, a bonnet, the top piece, windscreen frame, what else? A flare,
Truck.
a truck.
Yeah, man, in good shape, eh, man? The hammer here and there and in the game.
Yeah, we fix the bonnet, change the doors, wrap over, and we're good to go.
Add some oil.
Yeah, we need some oil. We need some oil in the engine.